I would like to directly address the people that think that we're not funny. How do you know? Peekaboo, peekaboo.
You suddenly got very attractive. Hey, Dan, when do you know a joke is a dad joke? And I said, oh, I know this one, when it becomes apparent. No, it's when they leave you. Touché.
Does anyone know a good antibiotics guy asking for a friend?
Keep going. I want to get this over with.
My name is Matt.
And I'm Dan. Welcome to the Outtakes Podcast, where everything we say might as well be an outtake, but we keep it in.
Welcome to part 2 of our comedy podcast, where we're going to be talking about our starting 5 all-time comedians.
I'm a fan of so many comedians. I kept redoing my list over and over and over again. It's hard to limit it to 5, but you got to do it.
So I wanted to make this a bit of a personal list, but I also wanted it to be a comedy team that you could roll out to create something. My point guard is going to be Tina Fey. Have you heard of her?
Why are my arms so weak? It's like I did that push-up last year for nothing.
I wanted to make sure that I have a really strong floor general who's a really good writer, who can highlight other people's talents.
Wow. If only Tracy were here, he'd be like, damn, woman, I want to make love to your neck.
Don't do impressions of other races.
Roger that, Angie.
Her work speaks for itself. She was head writer for SNL. She created 30 Rock. It's a live-action Simpsons. It's a joke machine.
You are my heroine. And by heroine, I mean lady hero. I don't want to inject you and listen to jazz.
Those scripts had a joke every 15 seconds. Insane efficiency numbers. I loved Mean Girls. Saw it twice in the theaters. Fetch isn't a thing. I love that line.
Fetch. Gretchen, stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not going to happen.
Made Alec Baldwin hilarious.
Good God, lemon your breath. When did you find time to eat a diaper that you found on the beach?
Because we all know Alec Baldwin is an unfunny piece of shit.
I thrive on fear.
Yeah, you're looking out a fake window right now, by the way.
She was Sarah Palin.
Whoa. What about sweaty balls? I mean, come on. He's had his moments.
Right.
Funniest is when he punches a reporter.
Could you do me one quick favor?
Hey, guess what?
Yep.
I held the door open yesterday for an older guy. Have to. He was far enough away that it wouldn't be rude if I just walked out and let the door close. I stood there and waited for him, kept the door open. And he's like, oh my God, thank you. You are a true gentleman. Yeah, you're welcome. And then he turns around and he's like, you know, nowadays that's considered a hate crime. You're a true gentle person. All right. Thanks, man.
Hey, you want to go home and watch Fox News with me?
Keep going. I want to get this over with.
All right, next, my shooting guard, my superstar, the guy who's going to be shooting the ball, Eddie Murphy, Edward R. Murphy.
You know what?
What?
Almost had him on my starting 5, but there just wasn't enough room.
I don't remember the first time I saw Eddie Murphy. I thought that Eddie Murphy was actually a baseball player as well, because there's a baseball player in the Mets named Eddie Murray, had a handlebar mustache. He looked like he could be related to Eddie Murphy. And wow, he's in movies, he's a comedian, and then he plays baseball too. This guy's awesome. Not the same guy. So my touchstone is really Beverly Hills Cop. Not only funny in that.
We're not going to fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
It should be more natural, brother. It should flow out like this. Look, man, I ain't falling for no banana in my tailpipe.
But an action star.
Everything's under control.
I loved his whole vibe. The laugh, just infectious. You know that he doesn't laugh like that anymore because the fans beat it out of him.
Oh,
Coming to America was my second favorite.
I was a huge Coming to America fan.
Tell me how you want me to cut this. Just make it nice and neat. That'll be $8.
I mean, how many roles did he play in that?
Quite a few.
Blew my brain.
Veda, taste the soup.
Where's the spoon? Aha! Aha! What do you know from funny, you bastard?
I'll never forget an Eddie Murphy skit from SNL, and I don't think it was while he was on the cast. I think it was one of the times he came back and hosted. Skit about doing a social experiment where he went out in whiteface. He was in a convenience store, gas station type of thing, and then Eddie Murphy goes up to the cash register.
What are you doing?
I'm buying this newspaper.
That's all right. There's nobody around.
Go ahead, take it.
Yeah, you know we don't pay for stuff. Get out of here.
It's true, black people.
Slowly I began to realize that when white people are alone, they give things to each other for free.
You're right, Dan. When I was really getting into Eddie Murphy, it was during his lean years when he did The Vampire from Brooklyn, Boomerang in 92, Beverly Hills Cop 3 in 94. I still believed in him. And then when he had Triumphant Return, The Nutty Professor, I think I saw that movie 3 times in the theater, playing multiple roles. God, the family farting. Hercules, Hercules. I wanted Eddie Murphy to be my grandmother.
I think I do remember hearing something on TV about colon cleansing. They say everyone should have one. I'm thinking about getting me an appointment and go down and getting my colon cleansed thoroughly.
You want your colon clean? Fine, I'm gonna clean mine. Yeah, now my colon is clean. I'm talking squeaky clean.
He went on Oprah. He was hilarious. Bro was like, where did you get the colonoscopy? He's like, I just love getting my butt examined. Yeah, so that's my shooting guard. He's going to just scorch earth. Small forward, Jim Carrey. Oh, righty then. Name me a hotter streak than 1994 Jim Carrey with Ace Ventura, The Mask,
Because I
Gotta.
Dumb and Dumber.
Goodbye, my love.
Blew my shit.
Still waiting for that to happen again.
The MTV VMAs, Jim Carrey was awesome on those. He started tongue-kissing Will Smith before it was cool to tongue-kiss Will Smith.
Right.
Ace Ventura, I mean, there was probably like 30 catchphrases.
All righty then. Was not taken over until my wife.
You're right. My wife took over alrighty then.
But that was years. That was years after.
He was called overactor. You know, I could see why Hollywood didn't accept him. He had a really hard time dialing it back, restraining himself from being Jim Carrey.
I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join.
Well, they say they're celebrating icons inside.
Celebrating
do you believe
icons.
In
Do you believe in icons? I don't believe in personalities. I don't believe that you exist, but there is a wonderful fragrance in the air.
You don't believe certain icons have the power to make change, to think differently, to be bold, to inspire others? Artistry, you're one of them.
On the good foot. Ha! Yeah. You shut it down now.
But that's because he was such a force of nature. He didn't even make SNL, Dan.
It's like Michael Jordan getting rejected from his high school basketball team.
Least you can do is level with me. What are my chances?
Not good.
You mean not good like 1 out of 100?
I'd say more like 1 out of 1,000,000.
So you're telling me there's a chance? Yeah!
All right. My power forward, Chris Farley.
Nice.
Again, just another force of nature, another scorched earth guy. Sandler has said famously, what, Dan, about Farley?
He's the funniest guy and the nicest guy. I recently heard Spade saying that Chris Farley's like, I don't want to be known as the funny fat guy. And Spade just said, well, would you settle for the fat funny guy?
That guy in a little coat.
Dan, Adam Sandler said that he was hands down the funniest performer out of the Murderers Row that was that SNL cast.
He's a good, hard-working boy. Let him bring in your mail.
Including Mike Myers and Dana Carvey, Phil Hartman, some of the best, right?
Sweet mother of God, what is the holdup? Let the boy sleep in your bed. He said he'd wash the sheets. Yeah?
Even funnier than Rob Schneider?
Even funnier than the Hawaiian dynamo that is Rob Schneider.
You vicious bastards! Let him move in with you. Is it so bad to see somebody happy?
He's my banger in the post. Give Chris Farley the ball and you say, just be funny, and he'll fucking be funny.
So just let him move in. For the love of God, let the boy move in with you.
And then he was great in Billy Madison as the bus driver. That is correct.
That Veronica Vaughn
is one piece of ace.
Oh, her and I. No, you didn't. Oh, well, a friend of mine. No, he didn't. Well, you can imagine, right?
No, I can't. I got 3 ringers. Then I have 1 floor general and Tina Fey. So basically I have 1 writer and 3 performers. I'm going to round out my starting 5. Can you guess who's going to be my center? It's Conan Christopher O'Brien. It's pretty clear why he would be. He was picked out of obscurity and became a late night host and has endured for 30 years.
Oh, this is my first time to see a human being make those kind of...
You haven't seen a human being make those noises before?
Like a sheep.
With his Simpsons episode, Marge vs. the Monorail, the Mr. Burns character.
You call this a tax return?
Some of the best Simpsons episodes were written by Conan.
I wish my father was alive to see this. Hey! How long have you been back there? 3 days.
He would be a great performer / writer to round out the top 5. Plus, he's tall.
If that was any lower, I'd have to dig to Hades itself to find the apple.
He's just a natural center, even though he's got a really short torso with long legs.
I didn't run into another single living soul, except one gigantic lesbian. Who is Conan O'Brien, and why is she so sad?
That's my all-time starting 5. And then my honorable mention, my 6th man, is Robin Williams. Another guy that you can just throw out there, be funny, and he'll just improv it.
Mr. Hillard, do you consider yourself humorous?
I used to. There was a time when I found myself funny. But today, you have proven me wrong. Thank you.
What a sad ending, but what a great career.
All right, so for my list, I went in a little bit of a different direction than you. In that, I stuck to stand-up comedians. And like I said earlier, I stayed more recent with my picks. I didn't go with, like, long-term, old-school legends. I don't have George Carlin, Richard Pryor. Anyway, point guard, Lenny Bruce.
If the bedroom is dirty to you, then you are a true atheist.
No, just kidding. Point guard, Bill Burr. Bill Burr is one of the best guys doing it.
That whole first responder thing, you know, all these like code words you have to say, it's so stupid. I'm a first responder. I love that one. It's like, dude, I called you. I saw the fire. What am I?
I just love everything he does. And even if he's got like a controversial take, he doesn't dial it back.
Does it make you more aggressive?
What?
Elk.
No, Joe, you fucking lunatic. Somebody gets in my face, that might cause me to get more lunatic. You had to beat the fuck out of people for like 3 decades before you could like chill, smoke a little weed, put on your Little Rascals hat, and just fucking chill out.
Shooting guard. I got a short shooting guard. Katt Williams.
Whoa. Okay.
There is a chemical in weed that's called bucket. And if you can just get that in your system, it could change your life. Some of y'all be crying about bills you can't pay. Just, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this light bill. Just hit the blunt one time and see if it don't change your perception of what's important in your life. You just, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this life. Fuck them goddamn life.
Katt Williams is fucking awesome.
Tell me, I don't really know Katt Williams that well.
I remember seeing Katt Williams on TV years ago. He fell out of the spotlight for a few years.
Can't stand that motherfucking Popeyes lady. Just learn that chicken from Popeyes. We've been frying chicken for 400, 500 goddamn years. This bitch just coming up with new recipes she ain't checked with at all. Because every 2 weeks she got a new chicken never heard of. Try our new ghost pepper chicken. Wait a minute, bitch. Christians on this side, I'll have you know.
Everybody knows his appearance in the beginning of 2024 on Club Shay Shay. He went totally viral for that shit. If Daddy wants to party, and you got to tell him no.
Why, Kat?
You got to protect your butthole.
He's a little dangerous.
We're pretty awful people if we say that somebody got a mental illness and then we watch what they do. You're the one told a guy that writes musical lyrics that he was a genius. What do you expect? The guy married her. Like, when? Oh, Lord. Like, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, married her because she was one.
Sometimes he says shit. By the time I was 12 years old, I read 8,000 books. He exaggerates the amount.
Like any good storyteller.
Like any good storyteller. That's part of being a comedian, too. You got to spice it up a little bit.
I mean, half my life is a lie. All right, I like that pick.
All right. Small forward, Shane Gillis.
New guy on the scene.
Newer guy on the scene.
There's a thing white guys do that whenever they're dating a woman for the first time, they always ask them eventually, have you ever, see, I didn't even finish. Every one of you. It's a weird thing to ask. You shouldn't do it.
Newer guy on the scene. When he gets up on stage, it's like he's been doing it for a lot longer than he's been doing it.
Ken Burns' Civil War. There's one historian, if you've ever seen it, he's the funniest guy in the whole thing. His name's Shelby Foote. All right? Shelby's this old Southern guy who's clearly cheering for the South. The entire documentary. Anytime he's talking, he's like, oh, the South had some fine gentlemen. He's like, all right, Shelby, take it easy. Shelby is the funniest guy in the whole thing because he loves the South. He's almost like sexual how much he loves the South. I have here a love letter written from a private from Tennessee back to his sweetheart. It reads, Dearest Clara, before I go into battle, I do have but one question for you. You ever,
Dude, he writes phenomenally.
4-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA players. That's crazy. You clap for that.
One of the best Trumps out there.
He does Trump?
We got to look it up when we're done.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead. He died like a dog.
Better than the SNL guy?
They actually both did it together on SNL when he hosted. He had a skit. It was when the Trump sneakers came out. It was like a trailer for a movie from the makers of Like Mike. Jeremy was a loser. And then he gets the sneakers, he puts them on, then all of a sudden he goes on the basketball court and he shoots air balls. Oh, he missed. No, I didn't. I made it in. Nothing but net. And then he's in bed with a girl. Oh, well, that didn't last too long. Yes, it did. Very long session. And you had a really big O in there. Oh, I did? Do you want to do it again? I would, but you're too tired.
Killing it as an SNL host is such a good barometer for funny.
He's the small forward. Yeah. Power forward. David Chappelle.
Thank God.
As soon as I open my car door, I hear a voice go, David Chappelle. I didn't even have to look. I knew it was her. And I looked back, and sure enough, there she was.
You could just write an hour of material in a day.
That's just a Thursday for him.
All she said was, I watch your comedy. Sounds to me like you hate women. And you're free to interpret this art however you'd like. But I can tell you, as the maker of this art, that I don't believe that I feel that way. And she said,
give him a cigarette.
Well, I think. And I said, shut up, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
So badass when he quit.
It was. Turned down $50 million.
Can't shoot a basketball, though.
He rebounds like a motherfucker.
I forgot. This is starting five. All right. I love that pick.
Guess who my center is?
It's got to be Norm Macdonald.
You got it, buddy. Of course it's Norm Macdonald. Anyone that's listened to this podcast before knows he's my favorite. Ever since I started watching him on Weekend Update.
Yippee! Jerry Rubin died last week. Oh, I'm sorry. That should read, Yippee! Jerry Rubin died last week. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. My mistake completely. Just, I didn't read it right.
This guy was just right up my alley. Loved the Norm Show. Loved Dirty Work. Dirty Work deserves so much more praise than it got.
Well, Mitch, looks like we got ourselves a fight, huh?
Great, it's fighting time. Can I be on their side? Note to self, learn to fight.
It was a flop, but it's a good fucking movie. And you know what? That film was the last on-screen film appearance of a Mr. Chris Farley before he died.
Looks like there's gonna be a brawl. You playing something good?
Hell yeah! Rolling Stones, street fighting man, G7!
You just hit G8.
If you like pina coladas.
Directed by the late, great Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
His timing, second to none. You're a Norm head. And having daily conversations with you, you mess with the timing of your responses so much. Dan, are we cutting out? Can you hear me? Just waiting. And you love to get weird. And you know I love to get weird too.
Also, I'm happy for our Outtakes podcast that Norm is no longer doing his podcast because we wouldn't stand a chance. He had the best fucking podcast that there ever was. Norm Macdonald Live. Holy shit.
Get a couple of dozen of your mates and go down to that Buckingham Palace and kill the old bag.
To what end?
Money.
Are you an old sea captain? What is this shtick that you...
Which then turned into Norm Has a Show for one season on Netflix.
Hit her back up. Oh, you know, nothing like, show me that pussy.
What does the angry guy say?
Show me that pussy.
It was just a talk show, right?
No, we weren't anywhere.
Yeah, we went on a break.
No, we were in a break.
Why the fuck are we talking at all?
Well,
we should sit dead silent.
We'd like to talk to you. Yeah, but tell the story.
Is he joking?
He was like, I gotta try for this.
Because we knew you'd been
This is the most shabbily run operation. I know you're going to cut your shitty jokes out.
You didn't feel like you knew him either?
Yeah.
Like, wait, Norm has a son? Wait, Norm's dead? What?
And his appearances on talk shows are stuff of legend.
Wasn't he David Letterman's favorite guest?
I have a son. He's older. He's got to be at least 8. And but when he's first born, it's the most, the most exciting thing that's ever happened to
That's
me,
right, yes.
And I'll never forget it. And then 6 months later, I went hang gliding. Way more exciting.
Wow, all right, well, I'll give that a try. Hang gliding, you say?
Yeah.
All right, sure.
Puts
Might
that
as well.
whole having a baby thing right in the dust.
And Conan was trying to get Norm to come on his final show, but didn't know that he was sick. He's just like, I just can't get him to come. And then shortly thereafter is found out that he died and found out that he had been battling cancer for 9 years in secret.
Why didn't you do my show? This is Hollywood. Dan, who's your sixth man to end things out?
My sixth is not a man.
It's a thing. It's the lamp from Pixar.
It's a Sarah Silverman. She is hilarious.
The lady at the front desk recognized me and she was like, oh my God, I love you. You are in my top 4 all-time favorite comedians. And I was like, you know that I know that means I'm 4th, right?
She's got legendary talk show appearances, just like when she went viral while she was dating Jimmy Kimmel and went onto his show and played a music video. I'm Matt Damon.
I'm Matt Damon.
She's Matt Damon.
And that made Jimmy's show. He would have gone under.
I think so. That really propelled him.
Matt Damon. As a female comedian, you have to be kind of one of the guys and all that bullshit that she probably has to deal with. When she was on the roast for James Franco, they commented on her appearance, and I like that she didn't play along. Not cool, bro.
I heard her talking about that in an interview after the fact. I guess I'm fucking old.
No, you're not, Sarah. You're great.
You know, a lot of people say, oh, Pam Anderson wouldn't be anyone without her tits. It's not true. She'd be Paris Hilton.
Dan, we got a good lineup. We have 2 good lineups. One full of writers and performers, and then one full of stand-up comics. Murderer's Row. I think this is the best list I've ever seen, ever heard of.
Yeah, it is.
Dan, anything to close it up? Oh, for honorable mention, who's your least favorite comedian?
My least favorite comedian, I'm going to say it's Brendan Schaub.
I don't know who that is.
He's a former UFC fighter.
Oh, God.
That Joe Rogan was friends with and convinced to start doing stand-up.
No.
He's terrible.
Cabron, puto.
Check out his special, Gringo Papi.
Oh, no. It's apropos because Joe Rogan would be mine, I think. It comes off like butter.
I've been hearing the M word too much from my girlfriend, you know what I'm talking about? She brings up marriage a little bit too much.
Joe Rogan is the worst. My algorithm gave me a clip of him when he was younger, and he looked like little Italian prince.
I can't even hear that word. I hear the word marriage, my brain just shuts off. It's like, marriage, click!
I just got that in my algorithm, too. Was he wearing that black jacket with the shoulder pads, like the crazy aggressive shoulder pads?
Everyone after marriage is... I don't think so.
We're so pathetic. We're just seeing the same shit. Dan, this was fun.
All right, I'm going to finish it off with another Norm Macdonald joke.
Yes.
I've told this one to you before. A wife comes up to her husband and says, honey, do these jeans make me look fat? And the husband's like, what? No, tell me the truth. You don't want me to tell you the truth. No, I do. I want you to tell me the truth. Okay. Do you promise if I tell you the truth, you won't get mad at me no matter what I say? I said, yes, I promise. Please just tell me the truth. He goes, okay. I'm fucking your sister.
Whoa, fast car. Woo. You don't even know when it hits you. Love that. Thank you, Dan. It's been a pleasure. Come back anytime.
Will do.
Yeah, funny guy. They're making fun of me. Well, that was another episode of the Outtakes Podcast. Enjoy your day. I love you.
Bye, Joan.